To apply to graduate school abroad? Are you confused about the application process? If you ask yourself, where do I begin? Then I invite you that watch this video and get your answers.
Hi there, welcome to GEON, which is Global Education Opportunity Now. And if you are there planning to pursue graduate education in the US or anywhere in the world, then this is for you. By the way, my name is Daniel Asama, and today we're kicking off with our strategic roadmap that we've called GEON Strategy. What is this GEON Strategy? It is a step-by-step guide that simplifies everything you need to know about graduate school application process. And you may ask yourself, do I really need a strategy? Yes, you do. Why? Because applying to graduate school is more than just filling out forms or writing essays. It's about making intentional, informed decisions that will shape your future. Also, I know a lot of people get overwhelmed by the process, and that is why we've come up with this GEON approach just for you, to turn all your confusion to clarity and your stress into strategy. Stay tuned. What then is this GEON approach? This GEON approach is divided into 4 phases. The first phase is for you to reflect, to research, to respond, and finally to rise. Do you mind saying it after me? Let's go, you got it. 1, to reflect. 2, to research. 3, to respond, and finally for you to rise. Now, we're going to dive into it very briefly, and then we'll find time for us to have a deeper understanding of what these phases means. All right, welcome to the first phase. But before we move on, there are 2 things that I would like you to take note of. The first is the goal of the phase. The goal. As an applicant, I want you to ask yourself, what is my goal? What is the goal of this phase? And the second is a short assignment I have for you. I just want you to be an active listener, and I believe you are, right? Okay, let's jump right in. So as we did mention, the first phase is for you to reflect. Reflection. What is our goal over here? Our goal for you as an applicant is to build a strong foundation. A strong foundation. Remember, you are competing with people all over the world. So you build a strong foundation with clarity and direction. And you can only do this by knowing yourself and defining your why. Why grad school? Why? You need to understand this why, and you need to write it down. So to understand this why, you need to start with self-assessment and goal setting. Ask yourself these critical questions. Who am I at the core? What are my strengths? What are my values? And what are my passions? What do I enjoy doing? Even in research, ask yourself, am I a qualitative or a quantitative researcher? Then the second thing I would like you to consider in this phase is your career goal. What's the bigger picture here? What are you aiming for? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 to 10 years? That will even determine whether grad school is the next best step. Remember, whether grad school is the next best step for you, because potentially there are other paths you could explore. Then finally, you ask yourself, should I go master's or PhD? Why? Because there are some schools that has the accelerated PhD programs. So you ask yourself, do I do the master's or aim for a PhD? All these critical questions are determined at the first phase through reflection. All right, so having gone through these, at this point, I will expect you, as my expectation, I expect you to have a clear personal vision statement and academic focus. So this is my short assignment for you. This is my short assignment for you to have a clear personal vision statement and academic focus. You got it. I know you can do it. In the first phase reflection, you did come up with your whys, your strength, and your passion. So in this phase, you are connecting both together. Where do you start from? Where do you begin from? So you start by researching schools and programs. And I remember during my days, I had to go to the Education USA at the embassy to do that. But now you can do this right behind your computer with the internet. Now, while you're researching the schools that matches your goals and your vision and your strength, you have to understand the admission requirements. Do they require GRE? Do they require TOEFL? What is their requirement, or what are their requirements? Now, the third thing that I'll encourage you to get is a grad school tracker that will help you to stay organized, and we'll put a sample in our description for you to download. And in the research stage, look out for their funding opportunities. What kind of fundings do they have? Do they have scholarships, graduate assistantships? What opportunities do they have? Now, at the end of this phase, I expect you to have a list of programs, okay, and funding opportunities that is tailored to your goals. All right, so after going through the first phase, which is reflection, the second phase, which is for you to research, now you transition to the third phase, which is respond. You respond by building and submitting competitive application or applications, which is what I recommend. Don't just apply to 1 or 2 schools. Please apply to as many schools as you can. Some at times gives few waivers, so please explore that as well. Now, your goal as an applicant over here is to build a strong, compelling applications that reflect your purpose and your goal. Now, during the research phases, you came across the admission requirement. Some schools require GRE, TOEFL, LSAT. Please prepare for it. Schools, almost all the schools require statement of purpose, and by the way, we'll come up with a video as to some of the critical things you need to consider in your statement of purpose, so watch out for that. Now, the third thing is for you to contact your professors, your supervisors for recommendation letters, and fourth, for you to build a strong resume. Please, all the projects you've done, someone will be like, oh, okay, this was just a class paper, this is not. Don't worry, just add them to it. You don't know who will see it, and that will intrigue them. After going through all these and any other or additional requirement, you are ready to submit a complete application. Please make sure you submit it on time. Don't wait. Submit it on time. By the end of this, I expect you to submit a strong application or applications on time. All right, congratulations if you've gone through the first, second, third, and now you are at the fourth stage, which is what? To rise. You rise by responding to offers and transition confidently. Now, what are some of the things to expect in this phase? Okay, now one is interviews. Some schools do require interviews, and by the way, please watch our other videos on interviewing, okay, and that will equip or prepare you for any interview. Second, you'll respond to offers, whether with funding or without funding. Please respond, okay, and can also ask them why they rejected you. Some will give you the reason, some may not, okay. And then you also, when you are deciding to take the offer, please respond on time. Don't wait and respond after the date had passed, the deadline they've given you, especially if it came with funding. All right, then for the international student, you focus on faith, you focus on visa and the immigration process, the visa and the immigration process. And your final step is the pre-arrival planning. Where to sleep, okay, where to sleep, budgeting, what to eat, okay. Don't say, oh, I lived in Lagos all my life, so I can survive. No. You need to plan. How do you move from the airport to your apartment or to the hostel? Okay, some you have to drive like 2 hours. So please, you need to consider all these, okay, in the pre-arrival planning process. Now, what is my expectation for you in this final stage is for you to secure your admission and prepare to transition confidently. Congratulations once again, and I'm happy, okay, I'm happy, and we are here to guide you at GEON. So please, if you have any question, put it in the comment section below, or send us an email, which you can find in our description. Thank you, and see you in the next video.